share my screen? Yeah, I can. I'll do now. Weston, hi, how are you? طيب açmadı. Oh. شو مجموعة كاميرا ده؟ Okay, 1 minute. Can you see? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm just waiting for closures about. There is no volume at this point. 25 pip range and just waiting to see if we can get it. Overall market bearish because the daily and the forward is going up. Like the forward does not have bottom wick and the daily is also pushed up without bottom wick. So probably we are creating top wick for a daily to possibly continue pushing down since the weekly also is bearish. So now I'm just waiting for that. I would like to sell, then I would like to buy at this point. If it confirms for buys, I would need some strong confirmations. Otherwise, it could easily fake out here and then fall back. So that's what I'm doing. You can see the daily time frame here. The daily time frame closed below support, and this one is just waking up at this point. So at any given point, like from any levels, from this resistance, from these weeks, rejection weeks here, it could easily just fake out and then continue flipping to continue pushing down. Since the weekly also is bearish, there is the weekly major level is at 2300, right? Yeah, it's at 2300. So as long as this level is active, we are still bearish for the week. You could expect us to continue pushing down, because it's very, very rare for the market to just continue pushing up from the middle of the range. It could do, but it's very rare. So I would expect today the daily will continue pushing down, since the monthly has to create a bottom wick. So now this daily candle yesterday closed below, a little bit below, like if you zoom it you can see, but still there is no bottom wick. So at any given point this daily candle could flip down. So yeah, and the forward also started pushing up without creating bottom wick. So this range, like from I would say from here to here, it's like if the forward goes up and grabs some order and then flip, then this will be guaranteed sell for us. You would expect the forward to fill at least minimum. You would expect the forward to fill this before doing anything else, right? Because there is no bottom wick. So if this is the case, now I'm just waiting for the 30-minute range to be broken here. There is a 30 range here, support resistance. So all you gotta do is just wait for a price to break out or break down. If it breaks out, I'm gonna be very careful due to the forward time frame. Like even if 30-minute closes above, you wanna be very careful, unless the 30-minute does something like this, right? Like for example, it does something like this. Let's say it creates a bottom wick from this level, like this level, and then close. Then on the next one you could take the buys. On the next candle you could just flip and then take the buys. But other than that, just closure is not enough. Since the forward and daily do not have bottom wick, it would be tough to take. Or you could take it and risk small. What is that? You don't need to touch the support, you just need closures, and then the next candle, you want the next candle to grab orders from, you want them to grab orders from minimum from this level and then close back about this level, and then you can continue pushing up. Because of the forward and the daily, you want them to come down here to test this lows and then confirm second time, then you can buy. Or what you could do is you could apply a range to, for example, like anything about this high should be fine. If it closes about this high, then okay, I might not need still a bottom wick. But if it closes about the first range, I need to test this low, because the forward may fake out. Like it could fake out, it could do something like this, and then fake out and then continue pushing down, given the daily and the forward are just creating a top wick at this point. So you want to be careful before taking buys. For sells, we'll see. For sells is easier. Even if the 5, let's say, closes big inside this range below 23, 28, and the next 5 just picks up and then flips, I'm going to take the sell. For sells is going to be fine. You understand? You got it now? Yeah, so at this point we're just waiting. It's pushing up, but yeah, even there's like this 30, it closed a little bit above. There is not much top week. I don't know, it's very tough. I would need the forward closure for buys for sure. This one is, I'm not taking any buys at this point. This 30 closed a little bit above the resistance with very small top wick. Oh no. $30 minute. $30 minute already closed, and this one you see it's coming back inside the range now. So this is what I want to see. I want to see if the 5 can close back into inside the range. On the next 5, on the next 5, you could start targeting sales. For sales, I like the sales. I like the sales. The hedge is value area high. It's just a resistance. It's just to identify your resistance correctly. Like you want to make sure that the lowest volume, that for example when the volume was high and then it slowly decreases, right? So you want to make sure that like you want to find the resistance accurately, and that's the only reason is there. Other than that, it's not much. It doesn't really matter. No, we are coming back inside the range now. As long as we have the closures back into the range, starting from 5, we're gonna start. I mean, like the hourly close about the hourly and 30-minute close about this resistance. It's very big closure. So we'll see. As long as the 5 closes back into the range, the next 5 wicks up and then continuation to now. This one? This is just indication, like we don't know which candle is going to close below this support. So it's just this orange line is just an indication that when the price comes here, you're just gonna be watching the price from 5 all the way to 1 hour. Which one is gonna close first here? We don't know. It depends. Just this is nothing basically. Yeah, this is just a line here I put. So the only thing we have right now is a support, a resistance, and a support. The 30 minute close already. The 30 close already, but then this 30 is just it could fake out given the reasons we just explained, right? It could easily fake out and then continue pushing down because of the 4-hour and the daily and the weekly being bearish. So the buyers are bearish now. I need to find a way to get your voice inside the chat as well. Like your voice cannot be here. We're gonna have to fix that tomorrow, alright? Yeah, we'll see. Just ranging at this point. There's nothing. Market is doing nothing literally. We are just ranging right now. It did close about, but I'm not buying given the 4-hour time frame. We cannot buy yet. It could easily fake out and come down. Look at the 4 here. There is no bottom width. It's just going up for orders to flip down. That's all. And the daily also. It's creating top width. If the 4-hour closes bullish and the next one creates bottom wick for the previous 4-hour, and then we can take the bias to continue pushing up. But right now, no. You can hear my voice on live, right? No? If this 15 closes bearish right now and the next one creates a top wick and then flips, but we need this 15. Ideally, you want the 15 to close below 23.28 or below 23.27. That would be nice, but it looks like it's gonna close respecting. But if it would close below this level, it would be nice and create a top wick. We need a top wick as well. There is no top wick. It's just coming down. So if the 15 closure is okay though, but if it will break the highs and then break the lows, then I will take the sell to the downside. Right now we just have to wait.
Publishing here, we are.
Yeah, this is looking good for the 30. I mean, like, it's looking really good if it breaks the highs, the current 30, if it breaks its own high. But I need confirmation though, because of the 4-hour time frame. You see, look at the 4-hour time frame. This 4-hour time frame does not have a bottom wick. This can flip it. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, you need to create a higher low basically on a higher time frame, which is 4-hour time frame. And 4-hour time frame does not have higher low. That's all it means. As long as the higher time frame does not have a higher low, then you can't do anything. That's why the week, yes. Huh? Which one? Nothing, it's just a trend line. If this trend line gets broken, probably the 4-hour will flip. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for 4-hour to flip though, that's it. Either it closes bullish or flips. Otherwise, I'm not taking any trade at this point. Like literally any trade. If the 4-hour would come up aggressively, let's say around the rejection points, maybe I would take it. But since it's bullish, I would maybe take it around, 23.31, a week entry. 23.31, 23.30, around this rejection point area. If it will come, I would take the week entry. But since it's not doing anything right now at this point, so I can't do anything. I need to wait for this. Either the 4 hour closes bullish and then next 4 hour creates bottom wick and then flips, or this 4 hour actually flips and then continues pushing down. That's it. But the daily has to grab some orders from higher levels, so I believe the daily has to go up a little bit more to grab orders. It could grab orders from 23.34. See the rejection points here, support resistance as well. So 23.34 could be a level where we could actually take this one. Wolf of all streets, Lorenzo Corrado. Do you use LTA concepts? Yes, I do use LTA concept, but I do manage it differently than Lorenzo. I do not manage it like him, like in terms of putting stop losses, and entry also is quite different because we use price action only. I'm more focused into price action than just a closure here and there. So it's more about closures. It's more about price action. Our entry and our managing the trade is a bit different. But other than that, the levels that we use with fixed range and all those value area high, value area low, point of controls, they're the same. It's just support resistance basically. So it's a mixture of price action and volume basically. So like I said, this daily it has to come and grab order from this rejection point. Every time the price closed below, it had to come up and grab orders from here. You can see these rejection points, all these rejections here. Support, and then every time the price closed below, it tends to drive down from this level, right? Right here. The daily could actually reject from this area because it needs to grab some orders from here to flip, continue pushing down, and that would match the weekly as well. So we could continue selling down all the way to top the weekly level as well. This daily could flip at any given point. The daily, the 4 hour, there is no bottom wick. They're just pushing up now, and they're stuck here. I don't know. There is no volume in the market right now. It's not moving around. Either this 4 hour closes bullish and the next one comes down, create bottom wick from this area, like something like this. If let's say this 4 hour closes bullish, the next 4 hour you want the next 4 hour to come down, minimum top this level and then flip. On the flip, you're gonna take the buys to continue pushing up. This has to be something like this. The bottom wick has to be minimum from here. That's what, and this is where you're gonna enter and target the 23.9. We'll see. For buys, you have to wait. I would prefer to sell. Like this 30 close above, but we still cannot take buys at this point because of the 4 hour time frame. This thing can easily fake out and continue pushing down, hence it's gonna stop you out. So you want to be careful about that. Since the 4 hour has no bottom wick, this confirmation means nothing. You do not want to take this unless the 4 hour time frame closes bullish, and then in the next 4 hour you want the bottom wick from these areas and then continue pushing up after another confirmation. That's what you want to do. Even if it wants to continue pushing up right now, I have nothing to do with it. I don't want to take it. It's not part of the game right now. This is a confirmation right now. Let's say the 30 closes, you could expect the big fill. You could say, okay, we can go to fill this rejection point, the big fill, and then possibly with volume we can continue pushing up. But the 4-hour time frame is a problem, so you want to have to wait here until the 4-hour closes in the next 30 minutes. Then you make a decision for bias, and you still want bottom wick for the next 4 hours to come down and then flip. That will be your buy. You do not want to buy right now. Something like this. You would want the price to do something like this in the 4-hour time frame. Minimum from here, and then once it flips, you're gonna take the buys to continue pushing up. That's it. Oh, the sound volume is low. Okay. Is it okay now? I think it should be okay. We're gonna have to wait for this photo close before taking buys. I wanted a fake out here and then continue pushing down. I would take a sell, but since it's not faking out and the 4-hour is a problem, I cannot buy as well. So we are forced to wait for the 4-hour closure now. There is no bottom wick. Look at this. This thing can flip down. Like it's a 50-50 chance. This thing can flip down. So you don't want to buy based on 30-minute confirmation at this point. Like this 4-hour time frame, it can flip down. That's why 30-minute confirmation, even though it's confirming bullish, you don't want to buy yet. You want to wait for the 4 closure here. Either it creates bottom wick within this 4-hour and then flips and then continue push up, or this 4-hour closes bullish and the next 4-hour comes down and creates a bottom wick and then flips. That would be you buy. This would be like another confirmation on the lower time frame, right? But right now you cannot buy anything. You have to wait. Since the daily time frame, you see the daily time frame, all it's doing is just pushing up. It's just creating a top wick for a daily to possibly continue and come down to fill this wick. After creating a top wick, you would expect the price to continue coming down and fill this wick minimum. So we are pretty bearish at this point. That's why we gotta be careful about buying. This could be a fake out. Don't wanna buy it. This 30 also closed respecting this resistance becomes support for the 30. Now it's very tempting for buys. It's very tempting. But you do not want to get in yet. You want to wait for the 4 closure. This 4-hour has to close first. Do not attempt buys yet. This could be easily a fake out and continue pushing down since the higher time frame is against the bullish confirmation at this point. Even if you want to take the buys on the break of this previous high, keep your stop very tight based on the current candle. You do not want to give your stop room here at all. It does not make sense to give your stop room since the 4-hour time frame could flip still. I'm seeing a 4-hour zone at price 23, 29, 30, but I guess price might finally pump up. Well, this is the problem, right? We should not guess. We should not guess. Do not guess. If it is an area of rejection, then it is the area of rejection. And what the price is telling me right now is to tell me wait for 4-hour closure. I need to wait for the 4 hour to close before making any buy decision. Why? Because the 4 hour does not have bottom wick, and the daily is creating a top wick. There is no bottom wick on the 4 hour. This 4 hour has no bottom wick, which means there is no higher low being created yet, unless it closes bullish in the next 27 minutes and the next 4 hour creates that higher low, and then you can continue pushing up, which means you cannot buy at this point. Do not guess, do not think, do not predict. Never do that. Just see what the price is telling you. Like what the price is telling me right now. It's telling me wait, do not buy. And I'm gonna wait. It's telling me wait until the 4 hour closure and wait for the next 4 hour to create bottom wick. Because the market has to grab orders before continuation. Market does not drive without orders. And the catalysts and all these big players, they do not like to buy the highs. They do not like it. They usually put their orders like very low. So this, let's say if the bottom wick is created by the 4 hour, I would like to see minimum top at 2326, 2326 basically. This will be my minimum top and a flip, and then I would take a buy. Otherwise, no setup. You cannot buy. If this 4 hour had a bottom wick, like from around this area or this area, then I could take this buy. But I would be in this buy up. I know, I would already be in. I would take it already because it looks very tempting. Or let's say if it continues pushing up, then I would like to apply range 2 breakout. Range 2 breakout means if it breaks this high, this yellow line, for example, if the price breaks this yellow line and confirms about this range 2, then you could just take the buys, continue pushing up. At this point, you wouldn't have to worry about bottom wick, because if the bottom wick would be created, it would be created below this second support, second resistance. Like this is breaking the previous 30-minute candle, 4 pip. Even if I was to take risk, I would only take 4 pip risk. I would keep my stop on the current candle. I would not keep my stop below here, no. Even if you want to buy, you have to keep your stop at 4 pip. Very tight on the current candle, because it should not break the low of the current candle. If it does, we still got 24 minutes for the 4 hour to flip. It does not make sense to put the stop here. You want to put your stop at the current candle. Let's say if you are feeling FOMO and you want to test it, but do not be careful, okay? I want to see the price do this. I want to see the price do this and then go up and then confirm here if I want to buy, let's say, right? Then I want to continue pushing up. That would be a very good setup. I'm still bearish though for the day. This like my bias is bearish. I'm focusing on sales more than buying at this point. I do not like buys. Given the higher time frame, I do not like buys at all. Buys are really dangerous. Be careful. I do not like buys. At least for the next 22 minutes. Where is your camera, bro? Why you off your camera? I cannot see you. Yeah, for the next 19 minutes, I'm just gonna wait at this point because this is the last 19 minutes of the forward time frame. So this usually last minutes of the 4 hour and the 1 hour there will be pullbacks and all this. So you just want to wait for the forward to close at this point. If the forward closes bullish, then I would need the next forward to come down to grab some orders and then flip. On the flip, we can take the buys. But at this point, it's just we have to wait. That's it. We're gonna have to wait. Or if the next forward just starts up and then continues pushing up without bottom wick again, right? We can take sales on a weak entry like at around this rejection points. Wait in 1 minute. If let's say the next 4 hours starts and continues pushing up as well without bottom wick, that would be even like amazing. I would just take a week entry at around 23.31, around there. 23.31 or 23.33, around there. I would take a week entry for sell. Basically, I would sell on a week entry if it just pushes up, right? The next 4 hours also just pushes up without bottom wick. That would be even more ideal. Right around here. This would be my week entry. Right here. 23.32, right? 23.32, 33, around there. If the next 4 hour comes, opens up and also pushes up like that, that would be amazing. It gotta flip from there. But if it creates a bottom wick and then it continues pushing up, flipping, tapping the minimum, at least this level, right? At least this level, like 23, 27, and then flip, then I will take the forward flip to continue pushing up at that point. If the forward closes bullish, yeah, definitely that would be something that I'll focus on. Or a closure below 23, 27 on a 30-minute or 15-minute, and then top wick, and then continue pushing down. Depends on how the forward is gonna open up, and then what will be the play. We're gonna see if they're gonna manipulate the highs first and then flip and then come down. That would be even easier. Like you could easily sell based on 5 minutes as well, as long as the 5 closes back into the range. On the next side, you can target sales. But next 16 minutes, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. At this point, nothing. At this point, we are just waiting. $23.33, right? Just now, the forward time frame rejection point. One second. Yeah, 23.32, 23.33. Yeah, that would be a weak entry point. 23.33. How did I what? How did I identify? It's based off of a rejection. Every time the price comes, there's a rejection. You see, this level is pretty strong level. So overall, it's just 23.32, 23.33. I will take a weak entry if the 4 hour goes up without creating a bottom wick. If there is no structure, it's just the price is shooting up, then you can take the weak entry. If there's a structure, then you cannot do anything. You're just gonna wait again. But we'll see. We shall see what happens, all right? Like many people, they lose because of the simple things, you see, like very simple things, and they lose. Like I know many people are in buys. Probably many people they bought here because of the 30-minute time frame, and it just like, yeah, it may work a few times, but overall, you have to be aware of the 4 hour time frame. You have to be aware of this. The 4 hour could flip, which means if the 4 hour flips, what is happening here is faking out. It's gonna be a fake out and then push down. As long as the forward does not have bottom wick, you are not allowed to take this confirmation. This is not allowed to take it. Like today, it happened here. Today, it happened right here. Can you see? It happened exactly at this level. It confirmed bullish, they bought, boom, came down, stopped everybody out. Why? Because the overall market structure was bearish on a higher time frame. Same thing here. You are not allowed to take this confirmation unless the fork closes and the next one comes down for orders and then flips. That would be that would be ideal, basically. Yeah, look at this 13 now. You see how it's faking out? It's like this could easily close bearish and continue pushing down because of the 4 hour. Look at that. That's exactly why. Like, you have to wait, you know? Cannot do that. You see this 30 is coming down? This could easily come down. But it does not mean you can also sell, right? You cannot sell too. Why? Because you have to confirm the sell as well. Just because you have like idea about what the price might do, it does not mean you have to enter a trade. You have to wait for another confirmation, whether it be sell or buy. It does not matter. Like some people, they ask, if you knew that it's gonna flip and come down and fake out, why you didn't take a sell? Ideas, like having an idea and a bias, does not mean entry. You have to wait for confirmation. What does confirmation mean? Means a candle closure. You need to close below support, above resistance, and you need to have a setup, a proper setup in the direction of the higher time frame to take the buys or the sell. That's what should happen for you to click sell and buy. Anything other than that, you will never make profit. Never. Ever. It's not gonna give you any profit. So you have to really be choosy and picky and wait, be patient. You have to really be patient. You need to wait until that happens. Otherwise, just clicking buy, sell, it doesn't work in market. You're gonna blow up the whole thing and you will be in the loop of losing and learning, losing and learning. You will never get out of that loop. That's the problem. Never. If you just simply wait and understand what you are waiting for, that just takes you out of that loop of learning and losing, and you will finally become profitable. Finally. I cannot hear you. POC is a point of control. It's a place where price finds support, and if it breaks and closes below, it becomes resistant, and then continuation to the down. Right now we have trend line, we have POC, we have resistance, support. Very value area high means resistance. Value area low means support. It just identifies support resistance. Simple as that. The 4 is closing in the next 7 minutes, so let's see how it closes. So this 4 may close respecting this support as well, right? There is a support on the 4. Bias is gonna be very tough unless the 4 closes about this high, about this resistance. Unless the 4 closes above, bias is gonna be very tough. Unless we close above here, about this resistance that we have right here, and then the next 4 comes down and then flips. That would be a nice one. Other than that, no bottom weak, nothing. It's just very tough. Very tough. You see how it's coming down? It's very tough. So can you see now, like the 30-minute confirmed bullish just now? It did close, stayed above for a long time. Probably 1 hour also closed bullish now. Yeah, 1 hour also closed bullish. There is no top wick obviously, but anyways. But this is what happens when you do not pay attention to the higher time frame. When you do not pay attention to the higher time frame, you're gonna get in here and you're gonna lose. This is exactly what's gonna happen. Faking out, the range is this range is too small to even consider selling. 5-10 pip. Honestly, I would like to sell below here, right here. This was clean too, but just there is minor support here. I just don't like it. As long as it closes bearish and the forward starts and it wicks up and then flips, on the flip we can take the sell to the down. But let's see how it closes first. As long as the forward closes respecting the support or the resistance on the forward time frame, if the forward closes respecting this resistance right here, if it closes below it, right? And the next forward you want the top wick and then flip, you can take the sell to the down. But if it closes above, that will be that will change the game for sure. Depends. Let's see what happens. Okay, closing, coming down. It's closing in 27 seconds, so we'll see. It looks like it's gonna close respecting the resistance at this point. If the next forward goes up, the first thing it does, it goes up and then flips. On the flip, I'll definitely take the sell on the flip. We'll see. On the 30, it looks a little messy. As long as the 30 closes with a bottom wick and the next one just continues pushing up and then flips, I'll take the sell. Given the 1 hour and the 4 all will flip, right? Your advantage point will be 10 pips. So at this point, this is your advantage point. I'm gonna delete everything now. Get ready. Lock it in, chat. Lock it in. I need the I need steeper top wick here. This is not enough. I need it to go up further. Minimum it breaks the previous 30 and then flips. I'm gonna take it. It's not enough yet. So lock it in. The forward close respecting the resistance as well. This forward does not have bottom wick and this one is pushing up with on bottom wick as well. So now this flip this top wick is not enough for me. I need to top minimum at least this level or break this previous high and then flip. Might come down here, but it's not enough. Not enough for top wick for me. Given the range is too small, 15 pip range, right? So I need more top wick here. I need to go up further. May come down though. May come down. If it comes down, it is what it is, right? It's not my setup. May come down right now. But I can't take it. This topic is not enough for me. Yep, it's coming down for sure. 9 pips. Yeah, that top pick was not enough for me. Gonna look below this level is much cleaner and much more range, right? So 29 pips. We created the bottom wick for the 4 hour now. Now let's see what happens. I needed a little bit a steeper top wick, but it didn't give me. I would definitely sell on the flip, but this top wick was very small for me. A little steeper, at least tapping the value area high and then flip, that would be nice, but this one no. Wow, dropping. Yeah, you see, this is exactly what we were talking about. Exactly what we were talking about just now. The fake out here and then continue pushing down because of. I just needed a little bit, a steeper top wick to take the sells. Never gave me. Which is fine though. No problem. We can wait below this as well. A 5 close drive, 5 close respecting, a 15 now. Gonna wait for 15. Yeah, okay. Looks good. Yes. Yeah, if the forward flips now and continues, it's probably going to continue pushing up if it flips, so let's say, right? Because the higher time frame closed bullish. Right now we created the bottom wing now, and then if it flips now, it will probably continue filling the wick and then probably continue pushing. But if it flips, okay, if it flips, because even if it flips, at the end of the day, the 4 hour close respecting this resistance. So if it closes respecting this resistance, and the daily has to flip as well, the daily has to flip, right? Did the daily flip just now? daily. Okay, the daily flipped as well. Yeah, I mean, if the forward flips right now and then continues pushing up, there is a possibility it could go up. The daily flip here, you see, there is a bottom wick now. It did not have bottom wick when it was going up. So now it has a bottom wick, so which means it flipped and now it's going up again because of the forward closure. If this current forward now flips bullish, you still want to confirm this resistance. You still want to confirm it in some sort of way, like 23, 28, 23, 28, 23, 29. You need to have some sort of confirmation still because the previous forward still respected, close respecting that resistance, right? So this flip does not guarantee continuation. So what can we do here? Well, we can drop the 5-minute time frame and say, okay, anything about 5-minute resistance, which is going to be around here at 23.29 after forward flip, you're gonna want to give the 5-minute to close as well about 23.29, and then you say, okay, cool. Now on the next 5, a wick down and then flip, then you can continue pushing up. You can expect the wick fill like this fill and then this fill. You can expect them to get filled as well. But just forward flip, taking buys because forward is flipping is okay, but it's a little dangerous. To be sure, like extra confirmation, you want the 5 to close about this level, 23.29, and then on the next 5 you can take the range up. Because after all, this range is huge, right? Like you don't want to take buys just off the flip on the forward because the previous forward closed respecting the resistance. That's the reason. So you're going to apply 5-minute now. You're going to apply 5-minute closure about the 5-minute resistance after the flip. That would give you guarantee that, okay, now there is nothing left. It has to go up. The price would not do that other than it wants to go up and grab more orders from another resistance, right? The next resistance, which is going to be a wick fill here, and there's a minor support here as well, which is, I don't think it matters. If it's volume, you would expect the price to break it all. You could break all this easily, so let's see. At the end of the day, the daily is bearish, close bearish, and this daily could continue pushing down. So I'm more like, I like sells more than buys at this point. Like my bias is bearish completely. That's why I'm being very, very careful about buys. And also we got this right? Like we got this right. It was totally expected. This is what we wanted. We wanted it to come down and then flip and then go up and then bang, we're gonna buy. Just everything we said except the forward close respecting the resistance. That's it. That's all it did. So now I'm gonna apply after flip. I'm gonna apply another 5-minute closure about 5-minute resistance, and that would give me a confirmation that yeah, they're gonna go up now. If it were to happen, right? But this is trading. Sometimes it does what it wants to do. Market do whatever it wants. So your job is just to add up and just follow. That's it. I don't think it's gonna flip though. Like based on what I think, even if it flips, it's gonna give us like hard time to buy. For buys, it's very, very tough. Very, very tough. At least if the previous fall would close above the resistance, then I would say okay. But gonna be very careful, super careful. This sell was how many pip? This sell was 22 pip. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And the orders grabbed exactly from this resistance as well. Fine. It's fine, no problem. Yeah, man, it's very, very slow market today. I was like, no volume. The volume is very slow. Now we got the bottom wick for the 4-hour time frame, right? If this 4-hour were to flip from here and continue pushing up, then we could target the next resistance. As simple as that. But flipping is very, very tough at this point. Given the daily and the weekly, it may go for a steeper topic for the daily time frame, but it might not happen in the Asia session. Might not, right? Given this volume, there's no volume right now. Just create a double top here. We'll see if it flips and goes for steeper topic and more orders. Then we'll target, of course, we'll target buys. But for buys, there's nothing like you. We are not attempting any runners or anything like that, right? Like 10 pip, 15 pip minimum, maximum. There is no attempts for runners on buys, not at all. Close bearish, respecting this point of control as well. The support is the support. Yeah, it's missing. Cannot do anything. Have to wait here. You need to wait here. First thing is 15 ring is going up. At the end of the day, this daily should come down for a weak funnel, right? Even if it wants to go up, for example. Even if the daily wants to go up and push up, I would still expect the wick fill here. I would still expect the wicks to get filled. But this Asia session is just ranging here for 10-15 pips. That's it today. It didn't do anything extra today. Chat, say something, ask anything regarding trading, like whatever question you have. Anything. Any questions you have, you can ask. Damn, this Asia session today, this is all it did, right? How many hours now? 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. This is what we did today, right? This is the only thing we did. That's all we did today. Didn't move at all. Very bad range. Let's see if this 30 closes below. It looks nice. If it's 30 closes below, then the next 30 picks up and then flips. I'm definitely gonna attempt a sales. Yes. Bro, you off your camera for the whole stream and now you... Why is it like blurrish? Your camera is very blurrish. The 30 is closing in the next 8 minutes. So if the 30 closes below and the next 30 picks up, you're gonna have to find out right now. Let's see. You're gonna have to find out right now. Okay, as long as the 30 closes here, we had a top wick here, a top wick here, a top wick here. What else do we have here? Let's see. Minor resistance. Okay, it's like 10 pip, 9 pip. Okay. Yeah, I would need a top wick after a closure. I would say on average from around this area, right? If it closes bullish, okay, if this is the average, then you bring it down to the support. Now you say that the next 30, if it wicks up, if this closes and the next 30 goes up and tops this level and then flips, doing something like this, I will definitely be in this sell, definitely. But it has to go and top that level as well for it to be valid. Like it has to do something like this. Okay? And then when it flips, then you're gonna take the sell to continue pushing down. But if it closes below the support, right? Let's see. As long as this 30 closes below this support, ideally you would say below 23, 26, right? Below this blue line, and then the next 30 picks up and tops this resistance and then flips. I'm gonna take the sell to continue pushing down. If it doesn't do what I'm asking it to do, what I'm looking for, I'm not taking sell, period. There is no sales. Must stop that level, the level of rejection. You want the price to reject from a valid level, from like major area of rejection. You want the price to reject from there and then flip in the direction of the higher time frame as well. Then you would say, okay, price would not do that other than just continue pushing down, right? But we'll see. If it closes below and just wicks a little bit and then pushes down, that will be not interesting because the 4 hour closed bullish, right? The previous 4 hour is bullish. So if the previous 4 hour is bullish, your job is to be careful. Why you want steeper top wick for the next 30 minutes if it closes bearish? Because you want to give the 4 hour a chance to flip. You want to make sure that this current 4 hour does not flip and does not flip bullish and continue pushing up because of the previous 4 hour time frame. The previous 4 hour time frame closed bullish. Now you want a steeper top wick. Even though the 30 closes here, you are not allowed to sell just with a little bit top wick. Don't do that. Wait. Give the 30-minute time frame to go up first. If the previous 4 hour was bearish, yeah, you could do that. You could just take once the price does this, right? Once the price goes up, for example, if it closes below and then the next 30 does this and then flips, you just need this top wick. The top wick here would be enough. This top wick would be enough. If the previous 4 was bearish, then you could say, okay, rejection. No, the previous 4 is not bearish. The previous 4 closed bullish, respecting resistance, but it's bullish. So, yeah. This is current 4 hour. This is the previous 4 hour. So this previous 4 hour closed bullish. This one is current. This is active. Still, we have 3 more hours. This can flip as well because of this 4 hour. Because they are holding. They close bullish, right? So that's why you need to wait. That's why you need to wait. Even if it closes below here, it's okay. 23, 27, and the next one picks up and tops 23, 29, and then flips. Yeah, you would assume a weak fill for this 30-minute time frame. But we need steeper top wick for every confirmation. Because of what the previous 4 did, right? That's why in trading there is no such thing as fixed formula. Trading is very, very, very tricky business, you know? Like every situation requires different decision making. You will see the same situation tomorrow and you will make different decisions based on that, based on how the price is printing. You will see the same situation the next day, but it's gonna be the whole different game. Like some people, they say, oh, closure here, closure there, take buy, take sell. No, that's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. Like this same setup, for example, yesterday we took a sell, right? Where was it? I think around here, we took a sell right here. This same setup, if it shows up here, it may not work because of timing, because of how candles are closing, because of 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, right? So never ever memorize. Like my advice to you is do not memorize the pattern. Do not. Don't ever memorize pattern. Logic, use logic, understand like why you should take sell, why you should take buy based on this closure and that closure, but do not memorize because it's closing about here. Yesterday it did that, it worked. Today it must work as well. No. Use logic, analyze all time frames like daily, weekly, and 4 hour, and then apply it to your confirmation. And if it makes sense, then take the sell and the buy. But do not memorize. If it works, like if it closes here and it tops here and it flips and I'm gonna take the sell, it's gonna come down. It's gonna work today, but tomorrow the same setup, I may not take a sell. Why? Because the situation may be different on the 4 hour. The 4-hour time frame may tell me something else. If it tells me something else tomorrow, then this same setup becomes not valid for me. I'm not gonna take it. That's why you should read the higher time frame first of all, before anything. Learn how to read it basically. Get ready, like if 23, 29, 23, 29, 23, 28, around there, if the next 30 goes up there, if this 30, first of all, right now in the next 10 minutes second, if it closes below the support and the next 30 goes up and then flips, we're gonna take the sell on the flip, but it has to close below. It looks like it's gonna close respecting. Yeah, no, it's tough. It closed respecting to me. This 30 closed respecting. I mean, very tough. It's holding. So the support was respected by the 30-minute. Now, if the 4-hour flips and goes up, I'm gonna apply confirmation about the 15-minute resistance here. If I want to take a buy also, and there's no topic on the 15. Can you see this? This 15 close with no topic as well. This is tough. This is very, very tough. The previous 15 closed not a week. There is not a week here, and the 4-hour is flipping right now. It's a strong trend. It may go up, it may push up, but I'm just gonna take a close confirmation about this height contribution. That's it. There's the only way. The only way right now we can do that is this. We're gonna have to apply closures about this resistance. That's it. If it wants to go up, right? The 30 close respecting support. It's gonna be very, very tough. I wanted this 30 to close below and the next one pick up and then flip. I would take the sell, but right now I cannot take the sell because of this 30 closing respecting the support. And this 1 hour, this is very, very missing. The 4 and the 1 is flipping and is going up, so you're gonna have to apply another confirmation about the 15 resistance here. That's it. About this high. I'm not gonna take the flip here. Anything about this resistance? Okay, no problem. I might take it to fill this week, right? Like 30 pip. But it's tough, very, very tough. At this point, it's very, very tough. I just need to get your voice in the live as well, but then we can discuss many things. The problem is your voice not in the live, bro. I don't know how to put your voice on the live. This program, I tried, I mean, like, I don't know, maybe through Zoom, I think Zoom works, right? I'm gonna apply 5 here, 5 or 15 closure about this resistance. Even if I want to buy, this is very, very tough. Very, very tough. I'm gonna apply a closure about this high, either on the 5 or the 15. We get closures about there. The 4 flip, right? The 4 flip. Gonna have to wait here. There is no top wick. Previous 15 no top wick. So it's just pushing up. Tough, tough, tough. Very tough. Very, very, very tough. It could be a tough week and again for the forward to continue coming down again. So very, very, very tough. I'm gonna wait another 25 minutes, right? 24 minutes. If it breaks, we're gonna take a trade. If not, I'm gonna call it 25 minutes. You wanna do what? Sure, brother. Okay. Yeah, this topic on the 30 is really good. I like this topic, but the previous 30 close respecting support, right? So it's very tough. If this previous 30 would close below support, I would take this flip. I would take sell here, right here. I would take it. I would be in sales by now. But the previous 30 close respecting, so it's tough. It's very tough. I would take a sell right here, right when it's flipping. Let's say if this 30 would not close respecting support, I would take the sell. But this is just hypothetical, right? Yeah, it closed respecting the support. Like overall support is right here, so it closed respecting, so I can't do anything here. I cannot take anything at all. It's a very nice topic though. This topic, I like this topic. I like it, but respecting support. I would want this topic when it would close below support. This is what I would look for. Exact same setup, but only with closure below support. That would be perfect to fill the wick here. That would be around 15 pip, 10, 15 pip, and then you would go break even, possibly to continue pushing down. But I can't do anything for this one. This week has been tough for Asia session. It was a little tough for this week. Like Monday, I did not take trade. Yesterday, I took a trade, and today, no trade as well. I took trade yesterday. We had a 25 pip catch, but today it's just ranging at this point. Very, very tempting. This sell is so tempting for me. I want to take a sell right here. It is very tough. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a sell here. I'm gonna take a sell. Right here, right here. I'm taking it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the sell. I'm gonna be taking it. Let's go. All right. This is advantage point at 23.26. Yes. Yeah. My position is there, so we'll see now what happens. We should calm down. We should calm down at least minimum to 23.26. That's the advantage point. Like the forward flip and then the flip bearish again, right? Like if the forward wanted to go up on the flip, it would go up already. So it didn't do that. And the Celtic has a nice top wick, so it wouldn't do that. Other than it's gonna come down at least minimum to the fig fill, which is gonna give us 10 pip advantage point, and then I would go break even once it tops this level. Once if it top this level, I'm gonna go break even at this point. But this was very, very tough decision, to be honest with you. It was very, very tough to take it. Let's see what happens. Yes, my sell is active, yes. My sell is active here. Yeah, we need to top this level, like 23, 26.7, 0.8. Once it tops this level, I'll probably keep it at break even. 9.7 pip, right? 9, 10 pip at this point. Sell what? I don't have stop loss. This is a mental stop loss. I will manage it based off of closures. If it closes back, if the 30 closes back above the range, and I will manage it. I do not put stop loss. I don't manage it like that. If let's say the 30-minute goes up and closes above, and then the next 30 closes back, and then the next 30 weeks down, then I'm gonna manage my risk. I do not do those type of stuff that normal traders they do, right? I don't do that. I have mental stop loss basically. I do not put some stop and then let the price come hit me. That is not, I don't do that. I don't practice that. If the 15 goes up and closes above the range, then I may manage. But other than that, nothing important here. It's just breaking the highs, breaking its own highs again. Probably gonna manipulate these highs and then continue pushing down at this point. But we'll see. Yeah, it's a little bit drawdown, it's fine. Gonna have to manage it, no problem. It was a tough set, it was a tough decision for sure. It was very tough, but yeah, I took it anyways. Okay. If it closes above, then on the 15 and the next 15 weeks down, I'm gonna close. I'm gonna manage my risk. But it has to close with the top wick and the next 15 has to come down and then it breaks the highs, then I'm gonna manage it, right? Other than that, there is nothing to be done right of now. This okay, the 15 close, no bottom wick. No bottom wick here. Gonna wait. This 15 close, just no bottom wick pushing up. So the close buried, this one broke the highs. Yeah, we're obligated to wait here. Big fill, right? The big rejection right there, okay. Right there, right? That's tough. That's very, very tough. We're tapping the value area high right now. Oh, you don't put too much risk. Take 2% risk. It's fine. And why would you execute 0.3 with $100? You crazy? Who told you to execute 0.3 with $100? Of course you're gonna lose, like you're gonna blow out. You cannot take risk like that. With $100, 0.1, 0.05, 0.03, 0.05, probably around there. You cannot take 0.03 for sure, no. I'm gonna take a second sell here, just one more sell right here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, at the flip of the 15. At the flip of the 15. I'm taking another sell right here, and I'm gonna close off on break even both position probably at this point. Right here, I'm gonna close. Okay. The past position. The past position, I closed both in break even right now. I took second sell and closed both in break even, so that's it. Now it's a break even. It's okay, you can wait. If you are in trade, you can still wait. Don't panic, just wait, don't worry. The 4 hours still can come down and tap the level, so don't worry. Don't be so worried about that. You can even take the second sell like after, let's say, if this 5 goes up and the next 5 wicks up and comes down and close bearish, and the next one again you need a top wick and then flip, you can still stack another position to come down. Don't panic. You cannot panic. It's fine. It's normal. This always happens in trading. You have to get used to it. But now how to manage it, how to sell and then how to close. That's all. You don't need to be panicking at this point. If you are still in position, just wait. Don't panic. Just wait for a while. You can stack positions here, resistance, and then they can still come down from here, for example, and tap this level. At this point, your position will be even in profit if you take a pineapple. Let's say if you take a second sell at this level, right? Then you come down here. Then this position will be around here. You will be even out in profit. Overall, 2 positions will be out in profit. But let's see how this 30 is gonna close, right? We have 7 minutes. So if it closes bullish and the next one wicks down and continues pushing up, then probably you're gonna close everything. You're gonna manage the risk at this point. If this 30 closes bullish, next one wicks down, and on the flip, you're gonna close your position. You're gonna manage it after that. But let's see how in the next 6 minutes what this 30 does, right? Like, we'll see. Let's see how the 30 closes here. This 30 is closing above. 30 is closing above the forward flip. Forward flip. At this point, we expect the daily to come up with for a steeper top wick here, right? For a steeper top wick. This is what the daily is doing right now. Yeah, around this rejection, I would say, right here. The daily could come up here though. The daily could come up here. It's gonna be around 25 pip. Hourly closing, 30 is closing as well. It's a very nice closure, I would say, for that confirmation for buys, right? If you are looking for buys, Yeah, this is a very very good confirmation for buyers. So if you want to manage your trade, if it comes down first, and taps this level and flip, yeah, I mean, like if it comes down right now like this, you definitely want to manage the trade. Definitely, like if it comes down, you're gonna manage the trade for sure. No, it's not good for sale. It's actually bullish. This is nice closure. This is a nice closure. It just if you have a if you have a bottom wick tapping this level, testing this level here, that's it. If it retests here and then flips, if you can tap this area and then flip, yeah, definitely something like this and then flip, right? You would expect the top of the range to get filled as well. The 5 closed bearish, right? The 5 closed bearish, respecting this level. So now, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna you want the retest here. You want the retest. Even if you want to buy, this looks good, but you want the retest here. And then continuation. Buying here is very dangerous. You want the retest of value very high at this minimum here. And then continuation. How many people said if it flips? Huh? Not lost, bro. It's okay. No, don't worry. Just wait. It's okay. When there is a managing, then I will let you know. But right now you need to wait. It is okay. It's normal, right? The price went against us. It was very tough call for sure. I didn't want it to take, and then I took it. It's okay. I mean, like our idea was correct. Like the 30 clause respecting, and the next one breaking, right? You remember that? But I took it anyway, so yeah, this is something I will avoid in the future for sure. But this is drawdown. Drawdown is normal. Don't worry. Amal, come, bro. Like we'll see right now. If it breaks this high, we're gonna manage your trade, alright? If it comes for a bottom week and then flips, we're gonna manage it, bro. Alright, alright. Yeah, 2233 is touched. I'm waiting for closure. Let's see if we can close 2233 and also 22. This two level basically. 2333. No, I didn't do anything. Yeah, you can wait. Don't worry. I'm out. Don't worry. Just wait. You need to wait here. You need to wait for this yellow line here. Like this area, right? This is where I'm gonna manage it. That's an amazing place right there. All right. That's it. Time to sell. Yeah, I mean, like if the 30 closes bearish and you get a top wick, and then on the flip you can sell. Actually, the daily could flip at any given point at this point, so no worries. It's totally fine. And I'm just gonna call it a day here. I'm just gonna call it a day. If you have any positions, like if you have any drawdowns or something, just wait for this. It's highly likely that the daily is gonna flip bearish and continue filling this week right here, right? Like our all bias today is bearish. Only the 4-hour time frame is going up for a daily top wick to grab some orders from the highs. But at the end of the day, it's all fine. If in case you have position or anything, just be patient, all right? And yeah, I'm gonna call it a day here. Have a good day, chat. It was a tough market today. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, all right? Subscribe and like the video. We're gonna continue this every day for a long time. Take care and see you again tomorrow. Alright, just see you tomorrow.